Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, Hope takes flight with an event benefiting transplant patients of Western New York. And later, hear about how the American Lung Association is getting ready to recognize National Lung Cancer Awareness Month in November. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, happy Victory Monday, Buffalo. Our sponsors at Wings Flight of Hope provide a crucial service to patients throughout Western New York, and here to tell us more about their mission is Joey DeMarco. Hi, Joey. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Of course. I want you to start off by telling us about Wings Flight of Hope and really what that mission is in our community.
So our mission is to provide free air transportation for families, patients and their families that need to travel for their medical care, no matter where it might be. I always say we have a lot of great hospitals here, but there isn't a hospital that can specialize in everything, and so we're there giving people hope. That's
right. And what's really special about what you guys do is all of your pilots are volunteers.
Yeah, we're so proud of our organization. I don't think you'll find one like that, like us. We have no paid pilots. Pilots all volunteer. They do it from the goodness of their heart, taking someone to a place where they can get better. It's so rewarding to see people's courage, the fight they have. We've had a lot of people with stage 4 cancer, and they're just happy that some doctor, wherever it might be, is giving them some kind of clinical trial, and the pilots just get the rewards. People just keep thanking you over and over on the flight. Thank you. And I said, okay, enough with the thank yous. So this is what we do.
Yeah.
And that's, I think just, everybody volunteering, and, when you're a pilot and you have a plane, it gives you a great purpose to go somewhere, and there's no better reason to take someone where they can get better.
That's right. And a lot of the people that you help are cancer patients, but you actually do some really instrumental work for transplant patients as well, right?
Right. Yeah. What people don't understand with organ transplants, like with Tim Day, who's a Tonawanda policeman, he needed a heart in Boston, Mass., and you cannot live in Buffalo and be on a list in Boston because you have 3 hours to be on the table. So it took Tim a year and 3 tries, but he got to live at home because of Wings. Mm-hmm. And they did a beautiful story saying Wings was only a heartbeat away. He had to live in Boston by himself, away from his teenage kids. And so we still fly him for his post-op checkups and everything, but, gives you to be as much as normal as you could be, waiting for at least to be home with your family.
Yeah, that's amazing. And do you want to talk about a little bit more about what you do, especially for patients with compromised immune systems?
Yeah,
like
well, some people don't understand why don't you just get on a commercial flight? My first flight was 20 years ago, and I'm really proud to say that Wings has completed over 6,000 free flights of hope in 20 years.
Wow, Joey.
And this little guy, he had cancer, and I didn't realize, Hans, that he was receiving chemo. He had a hat on. He looked like a normal little guy. And the mother just started crying, and she said, you don't know what this means to us, because our doctor told them no public transportation. No bus, no train, no plane, because he had no immune system from the chemo.
Right.
I'm happy to say Hans is 22 now. But that was my first flight, and seeing the difference it made for this family. She was crying, her sister was crying and thanking us. And before then, you just, you want to go take your plane, go to Cleveland, have something to eat, but this gives you a real purpose.
Yeah, it's things like that which you don't realize unless you're a family that's been impacted by cancer and other immune compromising diseases, about how dangerous even travel can be. So that is why it's so important what you're doing. And this all happens because of donations, right?
Right. We run 100% on donations. We don't accept any money from anybody we fly. There's people who want to give you money because we're not for hire. It's a whole FAA thing, but we run all on donations, and a lot of little donations. I mean, we have a couple big supporters, but most of it's just little $50 checks and keeps us going. So.
Well, I do know that you guys hold some fundraisers, obviously, to keep things going. So tell us about some of those.
Yeah, we have a meat raffle coming up in November, which is, is a pretty good fundraiser. Our big one is in the first Saturday in August. We do a barbecue, and it's at our facility behind the stadium. So that raises not just funds, but a lot of awareness. People get up and tell their stories, and when people hear the story of the families, and people are crying, you don't want to make people cry, but you want to know why we're here, how we do it, why we do it. And it's because of our community.
Mm-hmm. Well, if there's a viewer sitting at home that might be interested in becoming a pilot for this program, tell us about how you kind of train them and what goes into becoming a pilot.
Yeah, our pilots, we require them to be instrument rated, meaning they could fly in the weather, because unfortunately in Buffalo we have weather and clouds quite often. So instrument rating in 500 hours, and I do a little orientation with them. And it's, like I said, it gives you a great reason, great purpose to take your plane and go out and make a difference.
Yeah. Can you talk about how the community can better support you and what you're trying to do?
Well, anyway, and donations, and also I like doing presentations. There's any service organizations, Lions Club, Rotary Clubs, I like coming out, doing a little video. I never ask for money. I think you get more just showing them what you do, and then people want to give. And just getting the word out, because I believe half the people in our community have no idea what we do, and I've been doing this 20 years. And I know that because when I do a presentation, I usually ask, who knows, who's heard of us, and it's pretty sad at 20 years and all the flights we've done that half the people in our community have no idea what we do.
Well, they're going to know now.
I know, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. Tell us about where people can go for more information.
So they go to wingsflight.org, and for a flight, they could request online, or they could call us. The number's at 667-0816. What we need to do a flight is a pilot or appointment verification, and we need to have a doctor's release and some basic paperwork.
All righty. Joey, thank you so much
Yes,
for coming in.
thank you so much.
What you've been doing for 20 years now, it's incredible. Viewers, if you would like to learn more about our sponsors at Wings Flights of Hope, you can visit wingsflight.org or heading over to their social media right there on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.